Hello, I'm James Scully. Welcome to a special edition of Turf Talk from Pimlico Racecourse. I'm joined by John Scheinman, Eclipse Award-winning turf rider, longtime Pimlico handicapper, observer, race watcher.
Come on, more.
And John, what are your thoughts about the Preakness today?
Oh my God, the thoughts about the Preakness. Come on, give me a little love right here. This is tremendous. I don't care how hard it's raining today. This is going to be a great day. It's a great race card. I think there's some really strong favorites in here. So if you're like a multi-race player, you can single horses in here with some confidence. You can have some fun. I think you can make some money. I don't think there's a world of money to be made today, but it's a day where you just, no matter the weather, you're just going to celebrate and have a phenomenal time here.
Yeah, and there were contentious races, before the Preakness, like John was saying, and even with the Derby, the pick fours, pick threes, pick fives, and the Nyquist made huge because there were some long shot winners. So
exactly.
Even if you like Nyquist, there's an opportunity potential to make some money on this card. Any other thoughts on today's program?
Well, let's talk about the Preakness. Why not?
What are you playing Nyquist? Let me ask you that.
I would like to play against Nyquist. I think he's going to be very strong here. You know what's interesting? We're going to probably have a sloppy track. I'm not sure it's going to dry out. But the interesting thing about this race card is that a lot of the horses are bred for the slop and have proven themselves over the slop already. So I don't think there's going to be this dramatic shift. A lot of people want to upgrade Exaggerator, and if you've looked at the current betting right now, at this point in time, 4 to 5 for Nyquist, 9 to 5 for Exaggerator, 7 to 1 for Stradivari. Everyone else is off the chart and paying off your college and mortgage bills.
So who do you like outside of Nyquist and Exaggerator?
I think I don't really like anybody. I like Uncolino. I'm wondering if he's going to be able to take a step forward. Here's my issue with this race. I really am a very strong believer in buyer speed figures. And I don't want to get cute in a race like the Preakness, trying to make magic out of something that doesn't exist. I think those two horses, and as much as I tried all week to come up with an alternative, are the best horses in the field. The buyer figures prove that out. It's going to take a shock to change my view on that. Stradivari has a 100 buyer speed figure in his last start, but he only has made 3 career starts. And we got bit in the Kentucky Derby as a backer of Todd Pletcher horses. I did anyway, because I had outwork and I thought he was really coming on strong. You need to have a foundation to do well in the Triple Crown races. And if you go after horses that have shown really good speed, the foundation to get to the finish line might not be there.
Well, I'm a big believer in the brisk speed ratings, and Uncolino comes off a big effort in the California Chrome, big speed rating, and he's inside speed in this race. So looking at Nyquist as the most possible winner, I was thinking about 2 straight exactas, Nyquist over Uncolino and Cherry Wine, who I think could be an improving type who could run late off a hot pace. You got any other late runners in the field that you think could factor besides Exaggerator?
No.
No?
Uncolino ran very well in the Santa Anita Derby. He made a much earlier move than Exaggerator did. He seemed to be getting closer and closer and closer, and then he tired out at the end. He came right back and won that California Chrome Stakes race in Santa Anita. These connections are not like world-class connections.
Right.
So they're taking a plunge here. So I'm not getting full confidence that he's a Preakness type horse. It's kind of like, well, we've got this good horse, let's shoot for the moon, but we never have horses like that. I'm wondering if someone else would have brought this horse here.
The turf is listed as a good right now, could be downgraded, main track sloppy. Any undercard race horses you want to mention?
Well, yes, I like a horse, I'm just checking my notes here a second, named Easy River in the Jimmy Murphy. And I just think this horse is going to do really well. I'm sorry for looking down. Not for Love, Potomac Bend. Classic Maryland breeding, been brought along beautifully by trainer Hamilton Smith for this race. He's coming out of what I consider a key heat that I've been shopping around for to see horses that are coming out of this race. This is a great surprise package with local flavor and 10 to 1. I like a lot of the chalk here today. He's one of my specials.
I'll mention Asmussen has a couple sprinters, Cinco Charlie and Counterforce that I'll be looking to single in multi-race bets. Spring Weekend is going to be a play for me in the Dixie, and I like Dazzling Jim and the Sir Barton and Bill Pay and the James Murphy. So
I think Cinco Charlie is a key play here. As much as I love Ned Allard's horse, 2 races back, he cost me a tournament. He cost me the championship champion tournament at Laurel by coming in second, and then he came back and he won by 10 lengths. Cinco Charlie, I think he's going to go wire to wire today, coming out of a very strong E-Town.
All right, thanks, John. We'll be back after the Preakness, have a recap of all the activity today. Enjoy the Preakness Day, everybody. This is Turf Talk from Pimlico.